I used to be fat, and skinny. And in this video, I will tell you how I managed to get jacked and shredded as a young man, like I'm young, in 3 things: mindset, diet, and training. I will start by the mindset, the most important part. You need to realize that building muscle is a slow process. It takes a lot of time, and you are not going to build like a lot of muscle through 1 workout, 2 workouts, 3 workouts, 10 workouts, 20 workouts. You are not going to build a lot of muscle, but in 15, 100, in 200, you will completely transform your body. And that's what you need to keep in mind. It will take time, and you will have to be consistent no matter what. And that's why you will have to develop patience. You don't need to be a patient person right now. You need to develop it as time goes on. You need to find things to do in the meantime, so you won't be completely obsessed about your results all day. Because at the beginning, you won't see a lot of results. It will take time. And then, the last thing when it comes to mindset is to never skip a workout. Why? Because the mindset that lets you skip workouts. So what is the first action that triggers someone to stop going to the gym? Skipping the first workout. And if this guy never skips the first workout, will he stop going to the gym? No, because this action that triggers this negative feedback loop don't occur, and then he doesn't quit the gym at all. Second thing, diet. Most people think that they need to take creatine monohydrate to start to supplement their training with all of the unnecessary shit, while they are not eating enough protein. The most important thing that you can do in order to maximize your gains is 2 things. 1, eat protein, and second, eat in a surplus. These 2 things that you can do are the ones that will get you the most amount of results when it comes to building muscle. No creatine, no caffeine. These things are great, but if your baseline, your protein intake is not high enough, you're not eating at least 1 gram per pound of body weight, increase your protein intake and you will get a lot more gains. And then if you want to really maximize your muscle gain with gaining a bit of fat, you can eat in a surplus, more calories than you burn, and you will build more muscle. How to know if you are on a surplus, deficit, and all of these things? If you finish the day with a bit of hunger, so you are not completely full, you are probably on a deficit. I'm taking in account that you are eating pretty healthy, that you are not eating like trash all day. And then if you finish the day and you feel like really full and bloated and all of that, and you eat like normal diet, you are probably on a surplus. And in the first year of your training, unless you want to lose weight, you don't need to think about calories almost at all, just protein at the first year. And then for you to make more progress after the first year, you will indeed have to go to a calorie surplus, a small one like 250 to 500, just a bit more fullness to the end of the day. Last thing about diet, this is not really about maximizing gains, because for you to maximize gains, when it comes to your diet, the best thing that you can do is to eat more protein and trenbolone sandwich. But no matter if you eat like trash food, like junk food all day, or healthy food, the only difference that these kinds of foods will make is on your body fat percentage, not the amount of muscle that you will build, as long as you are eating enough protein. So the third thing is to eat healthy, not for the sake of maximizing gains, for the sake of feeling good throughout the day. When I eat like trash food, I feel like trash, I feel foggy, like brain fog. I don't have a lot of energy. And when I eat like really healthy foods like fruits, meat and vegetables, I feel great. And that's what I wanted to do, to eat more foods like this one. Now the third thing, training. My training plan is push-pull legs. I will give you free training plan in the description in my community. You can join it right now for free. So I do push-pull legs. Push, chest, shoulders, triceps. What to do for each muscle? For chest, any kind of press movement. For shoulders, overhead press. And one other thing, so when I started training, I made a mistake of not training my side delts. That was a huge mistake, and once I trained them, they like really explode, and they have like pretty big side delts. That's what better your waist to shoulder ratio. So train your side delts and triceps. This thing, that's it. Back, pull-up, rows, biceps, any kind of curl, forearms, hammers, and reverse curls. And then the third workout, leg day. You don't want to skip leg day. I know that you guys, some of you, are skipping leg days. You will regret doing this. I regret in my first like 8 months of training, I didn't train legs at all. Now I have like pretty big legs, but I regret it so much. I can't explain to you that. great feeling of having big legs. When you train, when you use any training plan, it doesn't really matter what training plan you have. As long as you train, you must go to failure or close to it with a good technique. At the beginning, you want to focus more on your technique because you want to actually work on the muscle that you want to work on. So when you do bench press with a bad technique, you might work more on your shoulders. That's bad. Your chest will grow less. And then, so start with technique, learn how to execute the exercises properly, and then slowly move towards failure-based training when you train really hard. With all of that, you want to train each muscle twice per week. That's the sweet spot. That's when you will get most of the gains, because if you will train once, it takes only 2 to 3 days for your muscle to recover. You will miss out on one opportunity to build muscle during the week. That's not good. If you want to learn how I managed to quit all of my bad habits and become really consistent in my training, you can click on this video. Bye, bro.